Cool. So, Saif, you are the host, and the stage is yours, man.
Yeah,
Go for
thank,
it.
thank you so much, first of all, to Didi to give me this opportunity to present in front of you guys, such an awesome batch. So I am a part of Alpha Group. I think you might have some idea about Alpha Group, and Didi is personally mentoring me regarding the other aspects of the business, not just marketing part, but the other aspects as well, right? So you guys are into very right hand. So, right. So today we will learn something unique. Like you must have heard all of the people that AI is going to take all the jobs, right? A lot of people will be unemployed in the future because of this AI things. All these things are continually being automated. So how do you like manage to survive? Not just survive, but do well in the future, right? So my question to you is, what if you become the master of AI? Right, without, and you don't have to learn any code or anything. Without a single line of code, you can become a master of AI and automations, and this mastery will not only help you to survive but make a lot of money in the future, right? Because AI is the future, right? So today I'll share just a one part of my entire automation process that I have done. The benefit of this is that okay, let me ask you one just simple question. What is that one thing that every business owner wants? Like suppose if you are starting a business or you're in the job sector, right? You're working for someone else. Automation, money, leads, payment, marketing. All right, very smart answers, everyone. So the one thing that every entrepreneur or every business owner wants is that the ROI on the investments. Suppose if I am spending 100 rupees or 1,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees on my business, how much money am I getting it back, right? If I am getting more than 1 lakh, it's a profitable business. I can run it for life. And if I am not getting like, if I am getting less than 1 lakh, then definitely it's a loss, right? And so every business, the goal of the business is to be profitable and make money. And also there are some other things like serving the customers, providing value to the society. All these things are there, but how will you provide the value to the society if you yourself are not making the money, right? There's a difference between business and charity, and we are here to learn about the business part, right? So the my question to you is, the next question is that we now this point is clear, right? That every business wants the ROI on the investment. So my question to you is, how do you track this ROI, right? Especially since you are into this TDIP and this digital marketing zone, definitely you must have heard about Facebook ads, Google ads. This is where you spend the money, right, to get leads or get sales. And then the customer makes the payment through payment page or through the payment gateways like Razorpay, Instamojo, right? So you have a little idea of all of this, right? Just type in the chat section yes if you can understand what I'm talking. Right. So you put money into the Facebook or Google, and then you make a sale or get a lead out of it, right? Your entire funnel, right? So this is the simple game of investment and all those things. So the question is, how do we track this ROI on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or on a monthly basis, right? This is very important because if I don't track, if I put 1 lakh rupees in my business today and I don't know how much money did I get back, then everything is a waste, right? How do I know I should be putting 2 lakhs today or should I stop running the business, right? So tracking the ROI is very important and very essential for any businesses. So today I will show you how you can automate this entire process, right? So that never in your life again you have to touch this part again, and automatically on a weekly or a monthly or even on a daily basis you get the reports. So let me show you the result of this just before we start on how to do the stuff. So I am the owner and founder of my own company. It's called Academic Byte. It's a NetTech company. So every day we like spend some money on ads, and then we make the sales and we get the some leads also, right? So every day at this, if you can you see my screen? Right. So every day on a daily basis, I get this kind of a report, daily transaction report, total sales. What is the next one? Ad spend, profit, ROAS, and the number of leads I got. Right. See, every day at 9 a.m. I get this report. And no employee, nobody is behind this. No manual interference is required to send this report, right? So without any manual interventions or human error, I get the exact data. Okay, today I spent, let's say, 10,000 rupees on ads, and I got, let's say, 24,000 rupees in sales. So I made a profit of 14,000 today, right? So this is exactly what you need to do. So in future, you might be running your own businesses. In future, you might be doing a freelance, or you might be doing a job, a full-time job, right? These are the three options you have. And this three options, this is useful for each and every one of you, whether you do the business, job, or freelance, right? So let's get into the nitty-gritty part, and let's get our hand dirty. So are you like, hello, I'm late. Did I miss anything? Not anything, but we are just going to start on how do we actually do it. Now, before starting out, I would just like to say that I may use some fancy terms like Facebook, like WhatsApp API, this access token and all those things. But these are just fancy terms. These are very simple and easy to understand. I'll try to break it down to the simplest parts so that each and everyone get the grips. Okay, understand the fundamentals of all this. So let me share my screen. All right, so can you guys see my screen? Yeah. What is this?
1 second. I have to switch off screen annotations. Keep forgetting how to do it. Stop sharing your screen for a moment. 1 second. I'll make you the host, and sharing will be enabled only for the host.
Just let me know in the chat section quickly, please. How many of you want to be a freelancer, business owner, or do a full-time job? Like, what's your goal? So that I can, orient my presentation in that.
Go ahead and share the screen now.
Okay, guys, can you see my screen? Right, it's visible, right? Okay. So the first point is how to automate it, how to get these daily reports in your mail or WhatsApp or whichever channel you want to get it, right? Whether it can be Gmail, you can get it in your email, you can get it in your WhatsApp, you can get it in your Telegram, wherever you want, right? So how to get it on an automated basis?
Sorry, 1 second. Go ahead and share your screen now.
Okay, so most of you are want to do the freelance. All right. So freelance people, one advice I can give you, for example, if you're working for someone, right, you can use this just as a freelance service for your business, right? You can say to the client, okay, I'll set up this entire automation for you. Every day you'll get the report, how much money you spent and how much money you made, how much profit, how much loss, how many clicks, and all those things you can get on an automated basis. And till now, to whomever I have shown this, everybody is happy with this because everybody wants to get this report, right? Every business owner wants to get the data on how much money they made for each rupee that they spent, right? So you can just learn this and use this as a hook to get new clients for yourself, for all the freelancers who are there. Business owner, you can use it for your own business. Job people, tomorrow when you go for the job, you can use this entire automation to boost your CV. You can write it down in your CV. I can automate all of these things because many 99.9% of the people don't know how to do this, right? So this is something completely new, and just pay attention. It will hardly take half an hour to complete this, right? So automation simply means doing a repetitive task on a automatically. You don't need any human interventions or all those things, right? Automatically it has been done. You have set the programs, you have set the lines of the codes, you have set up the entire system once, and that system automatically is doing that kind of the work. So there are millions of possibilities with these automations. Today we will discuss just one of them. For example, you can automate Facebook posts every day at one particular time. The particular image or sets of image will be posted on to the Facebook or Instagram, whatever the channel your boss is using or your company is using. So that kind of automation can be done. When someone buys from you, they automatically get an email, right? Delivering the course or product or service, right? All these automations can be done. And this is just called the automation, doing some task repetitively without any human intervention. That is the meaning of the automations. So let's get to the next slide. So what are the softwares that we will use to achieve these automations? Basically, Pabbly automation software, Pabbly billing software, WhatsApp API, and Facebook ad account. Right? These are the just 4 automation softwares. So no, these are not the automation softwares. These are the 4 softwares that we are going to use to achieve these automations, right? To get report on the daily basis. Pabbly automation, you can also use Zapier or anything if you want to. But the benefit of using Pabbly is that they give you a lot of free tasks, right? I'll share my panel with you. Let me show you how many tasks I use on a daily basis, right? Can you see my screen? So this is the data for this month. 22,000 tasks I have per month, and the paid task I have used is 6,747. Task remaining is simply this much, this, and the free task you can see 93,972. It is just 8th of November. So in just 1 week, I have used almost like 94,000, right? So this is the benefit of using the Pabbly. You can automate, and like they give you a lot of free tasks, right? And if you use Zapier or Integratomate, these are the also options you have. But the problem with these options are they are very expensive, both for yourself if you are using for yourself, and both for the business owners, right? So, and this is like the owners and founders are from India itself. So like Made in India movement, if you support that, then definitely go for this Pabbly. And the best part to you of using Pabbly is that they have a very high support system, right? They like the best support system I have. If I have any problem using Pabbly today, because whatever automation software you will use, automation software, what you're doing, you have this software and you have this software. You want to connect these 2 softwares. For example, Razorpay में payment हुआ, and you want to deliver the email. So Razorpay payment gateway and the email, right? These 2 you want to automate. As soon as someone makes the payment, they get the email. So you are using this Pabbly, this third-party software, right, to connect these 2, Razorpay and email service. So you will definitely need a good support system in the whatever you software you are using. That should have a good support system. And out of all the support system like Zapier, Integratomate, and all the other softwares that are there, cheaper than Pabbly, but they don't have this high level of support system that Pabbly has. So my recommendation is use Pabbly. I've tried it all, and Pabbly is the best, both in terms of finance, and both in terms of support system, right? So let's get back to our presentation. So this was the Pabbly automations software, right? The next is Pabbly billing software. Billing software, I will let you know what it is. It's same like this Pabbly only, but what it is actually, it's like a billing software where all the transactions you can track, where all the invoices you can make. If there's a failed payment, you can send them the dunning emails like, hey, your PU abandoned cart emails and all those things. So this Pabbly billing software is like a entire finance software. You can make invoices, you can connect different payment pages and all those things. So if you want, you can go through the details in the by Googling them, you'll get a lot of features in there and a lot of information about Pabbly billing software. WhatsApp API. WhatsApp API is simply like you must have seen whenever you order from Swiggy or Zomato or from your banks, you get the message, and that message has a green tick on top of their name, right? And whenever you send any message to this number, they will never reply back because this is a WhatsApp API, right? You can read more about it. It was launched, I think, 3 to 4 months back. And just 1 second. So what it does is WhatsApp API is just an official API that businesses use to send messages. If you want to send message to your friend, you will simply open the WhatsApp and then you can simply start typing and send the message, right? But that is a like one-to-one messages. But I am a business owner. Let's say I have 10,000 customers. Now I cannot go and type 10,000 messages to each and send one by one, right? It will take a lot of time and effort and manual effort, right? So what we can do is that all these business owners, including myself, including BD, including Vikas, what we do is that we use this business API. You just create a template and all those messages, you just enter the import the phone numbers, WhatsApp numbers, and you can send it all in once. And there are a lot of other features like bots and everything, which we will discuss soon. Facebook ad account, you all know, it's like simple for running ads in Facebook. You will use Facebook ad account. So these are the softwares that we will use to uh, get this report, right? Let's get to the next slide. What we will cover: how to start with Pabbly automation softwares, how to connect Pabbly and Facebook, how to do basic calculations in Pabbly. Basic calculation means profit calculation and ROAS calculation, right? WhatsApp API, how to get that, how to send reports in WhatsApp and email. So what was the entire, that is the entire presentation all about, right? And how to set up the entire process, because there are few things that you need to take care of while setting up this entire automations, right? So till now, everything is clear. Do you have any questions or anything? Just let me know in the chat section. Can we connect Google Pay transaction with Google Sheets so that sales team can convert? No, not right now. Like Pabbly subscription billing is trying to get UPI into the system, but till now they could not get. Is it better than Zopo app? I have never used Zopo app. Is there any cost for each WhatsApp message send? Yes, there is a charge of 30 paisa to 50 paisa, right? What does Pabbly stand for? Who it is founded? The name of the founder is Neeraj Agarwal. He's from, I think, Indore or Bhopal, right? Any other questions, guys, regarding any doubts you have? All right, great. Are you in DD's office? Yes, a very yes, I am in the DD's office. Okay. A very useful question. I did not expect this question. All right. So this is the entire thing. Don't worry, guys. You just have to learn it once. It's very easy and simple to do. Hardly it will take your 20 minutes, 30 minutes to set up this entire thing, right? I am going it slow because I want you to understand the each and every part of it, right? Some people are advanced, some people are beginners. So I want everyone to learn this just in a one sitting, right? So Pabbly automation. So let's get to it. How to create an account with the Pabbly, right? Simply go to pabbly.com, right? Just click on sign up for free. They will ask you the email ID, first name, last name, email, password, and confirm password, right? Simple as you sign up for the Gmail, it's same, exactly same, right? Pabbly accounts.pabbly, just go to pabbly.com and sign up for free. After signing up, you will see something like this. Something like this. This is the panel of the Pabbly. Now you won't see this because I have to move this. You won't see this because I have a lot of automations in my place. All right. Right. So as you can see, I've built a lot of automations here. Where is it, my? All right. So these are the automations that I have built for my businesses. And after building these automations, my life is very easy. Like earlier, I used to work like 3 to 4 hours per day on manually doing all of this. Now all this 4 hours a day, I just spent watching Netflix, right? Because all this is done by the on automatic basis. So this is the panel that you see using Pabbly after you sign up. This is the dashboard. This is the workflow, history, settings, help, create workflow. You click this button to create the workflow. So this is the workflow, and which we will be covering today: schedule, Facebook ad inside, and all those things, right? Just a second. Okay, right. So this is the thing that we are going to cover, this entire automation, how to do it on your own. So I'll try to break it down to the simplest part, and I'll create an entire workflow in front of you so that you can get the confidence that you can do it by yourself, right? Simply click on create workflow and you can give it a name here. So for, let's say, it's a daily transaction report, right? Daily transaction reports. Let's say it's for webinar, right? So I create here. So after you click the create, you see these two things, trigger and actions. Trigger simply means what will trigger this workflow, what will make this workflow to start, right? That is called the trigger. And action means when this trigger has happened. For example, I can set up a Razorpay payment gateway here, right? Whenever a customer pays, which means whenever there is a successful transaction, you have to send them an email. That email contains all the access to the course or whatever service that you're providing. So this is a simple trigger and the action, the meaning of the trigger and action. Trigger means what will cause this workflow to work, right? To get into action. Action means when that trigger has happened. So this will execute that particular action, right? Am I clear till this? Please write in the chat section. All right, guys. If you have any questions, just wait for some time, right? We'll do a Q&A after this so that I can answer all your questions. Definitely, you will have some questions for the business, right? If you are completely seeing this for the first time, you will have a lot of questions in your mind, right? So let's get back to our slide. So this is the dashboard that we have covered, how to create the workflow. I simply click on the create workflow, what are triggers and actions which we have completed, right? So let's get to the second part, schedule. Okay, now we are getting into how to build that daily transaction report. Now, as a business owner, one second. Okay, so let's suppose you are a business owner, right? Or you're working for freelance. What do I want? I wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning, right? And I start working at 9 a.m. in the morning. So what I want is that every day at 9 a.m. I should get this report. कि कल कितना खर्चा हुआ और कितना पैसे आए have earned, how many sales I got, how many leads I got, what was the profit, what was the ROAS, and what was the number of leads I got. Right? These are majorly the data that I want as a business owner, right? I can So I can get more data like number of clicks, number of impressions, number of outbound clicks, what was the cost of per click, all those things also you can do. But basically, as a business owner, I just want these few numbers, right? How much money spent, how much sales I got, what was the profit, what was the ROAS, right? So this is the four numbers that we will get today. You can add as many numbers as you want, but let's keep it simple so that you get the concept, the basic understanding behind this, right? So, so the thing is, this workflow should happen every day at 9 a.m. All right, every day at 9 a.m. As soon as the clock hits 9, I should get the report, right? So the trigger will be schedule. Just type here schedule. You see this option, right? Schedule. Click on this. At regular intervals, how often do you want to run your workflow? I want to run it every day, once a day, every day, right? So I click here every day. And what is the time you want this workflow to run? I want it for 9 a.m. right? Right, and just click on save, right? So every day when the clock will hit a 9 a.m. on the clock, this workflow will start to happen. This workflow will trigger, right? Am I clear till this point? Do you have any doubts? Like schedule clear enough? Right, just type in the chat section yes.
Yes.
It's very simple and clear. Every day 9 o'clock report मिल जाना चाहिए. So the schedule and the trigger so the trigger is the schedule, and in schedule we put the time of 9 a.m. If we want the report at 11 a.m., 12 a.m., like that also we can do. Later on I will also teach you how to make that on a monthly or a weekly basis, right? But today for now the question is to getting the report on daily basis. हर दिन अपने को report चाहिए at 9 a.m., right? So we have chosen this. So we have chosen the trigger as schedule every day at 9 a.m. So the next action. So every day when the clock hits 9, this workflow will start to happen. So the next option, what we have to do is that we have to get the data from Facebook, right? That is the point. Facebook ad insight, get ad account insight with data preset, right? Which means if I am spending, let's say 10,000 rupees per day, every day, so all the data should come into Pabbly. Then only I can send it through Pabbly, right? Just select here Facebook, and in Facebook you will see a lot of options. Facebook ads insight, Facebook comments, conversion, and all those things. These are some complicated and high level stuff. But let's, for this purpose of this call, we need just Facebook ads insight. Insight means how many purchases, how many leads, how many clicks, how many impressions, all this data you can get. Now in the action event, the first option is choose your app. Now we have chosen the app as Facebook. Now what do we want in this Facebook? What do we want from this app, right? There is an action for event. You select this, you get all these options. Now all these options will give you different kinds of data, different kinds of data that you require for yourself. But for this class, we need this. Get ad account insights with date preset. Retrieves your Facebook ad account insights of the given ad account, right? Just select this one, right? And you have to click here, connect. Now, since my Pabbly account was already connected to Facebook, so it did not ask for any authentication. Whenever you connect a new app, it will ask you to log in, right? And don't worry, this is 100% safe and secure. The data remains with you, 100% privacy. Like I have been using Pabbly for like, I'm not affiliated to them, or I won't sell you anything. Don't worry about that. But I'm sharing my experience. For the last 18 months, I have been using Pabbly. Until now, I did not get any privacy issues or anything, right? It's 100% safe and secure. So just select this, get ad account insight with data preset. And this will ask you for 3 numbers: ad account, date preset, access token, right? These 3 data you have to give. Ad account, simply go to your business settings. Just a second. Simply go to your business setting, add accounts, click on accounts, add accounts. Here you go here you get all the ad accounts, right? For example, let's say I want to get the data for 2 ad accounts, FA India and AF US, right? So I just click on FA India and you can see the ad account ID, right? Simply click here to copy, go back to your Pabbly and just paste it here. Simple, right? Date preset. Now, for example, today is 8th of November, right? Tomorrow will be 9th of November, right? So on 9th of November at 9 a.m., I want to get the report for the 8th, right? Are you understanding what is my point of view on this? Today's date is 8th, right? Tomorrow it will be 9th, right? On 9th, I want the date of 8th of November at 9 a.m. in the morning, right? Simple, easy, not very complicated. So date preset, here you just have to select this yesterday. Just type in here yesterday, right? Because on 9th, I want the data for the yesterday. On 10th, I will want the data for the 9th. So just in this date preset, put it yesterday, right? Now the next step is access token. Now what is access token? Access token is like a boarding pass, right? Which means when you book a ticket for the flight, right? You go to the airport, you get a boarding pass. Now that boarding pass, you show it to the security and they let you inside that plane, right? For example, you are going from Delhi to Mumbai, you get a boarding pass for that particular plane which is going to Mumbai, and you show that boarding pass, and then you get the then you get to enter that plane, right? So similarly, access token means it's a boarding pass for apps, right? Now, if I, for example, this access token was not here, then anybody can just have my ad account, put it here and get all the data, right? So you can say it's like a boarding pass or the ticket to get data from your apps. Now, all like there are different kinds of apps that uses this access token concept. Just you can also consider it as a password, right? It's like a password for the Pabbly, password for the Facebook. Not the general password that you use, email ID and login password, but this is the password for the getting access to your app, right? And how do we get this access token? Now, this is a little bit tricky part, so pay attention to this, right? It is easy, but you need to focus on this, okay? So, did you guys understand what is the meaning of access token? It's like a password for your apps, Facebook app. Please type yes if you got. All right, I can see that. If you have any questions, then I'll answer that. Don't worry. Please repeat date preset once again. Okay. Date preset means simply, for example, today is 8th, right? Tomorrow will be 9th. On 9th, I want the report of entire day for 8, right? On that particular day. For example, today is 8. Now I want the data for yesterday, right? Yesterday, kal kitna sale hua, kal kitne leads aaye, how much money did I spend? All those data I want today morning 9 a.m. I should get that report, right? So that is the preset. So which means I want today, I want the data for the yesterday. So that is why we have set here. That is why the date preset we have set it for yesterday, right? Because this will happen tomorrow 9 a.m., right? 9 a.m. for today is already gone. So tomorrow 9 a.m. this entire workflow will start again. And tomorrow 9 a.m., which means 9th November 9 a.m. I want the data for 8th of November, right? So that is why we have set it yesterday. Now this access token also I have explained. And how do we get this access token? Now to get this access token, go to developers.facebook.com, right? Simply log in into your account, Facebook account, and go to this developers.facebook.com. Now in this developers.facebook.com, go to the click here on my apps, right? As you can see, I have already used one Pabbly app and all those things, but let's just say it was not here. Just click on create an app, right? Select an app type, select business, right? And then click on next. Okay, add an app name. Let's say I'm using Pabbly 1. Okay, business manager, you know what is the meaning of business manager. Let's select the business manager and click on create an app, right? It's asking me for the password. Let me put the password. No. See, I have created this Pabbly 1 and I am the admin of this. All those things are here, but we don't need to use anything here, right? Till now it is understood how to create my app. just go to developers.facebook.com, create an app, put the details that it is asking for, and then just click on create. You will get to this page. Very simple and clean, right? And the next step, what we have to do is that go to business settings again, right? Here you can see system user. Just click on this system user and then click on add. Now it will allow only one system users apart from this conversion API system user, so which I have already created. Just click on add, put it your favorite name. You can put Pabbly, you can use whatever name that you want to give. Select this admin, all right, and then just click on create. For example, if I try to create, it won't happen because it will, the maximum number of system users that you can have is 1. All right, so I have already created this. After clicking on add and then creating it, you will see something like this, right? And here you see the option of generate new token. So what we have to do is just create a new token and then paste it here, right? Right, you can see, just generate a new token and paste it here, right? Yeah, is it clear? Yeah, all right, clear. Simply follow the steps, don't use that much of brain, right? Just click on the right part, it will get sorted. All right, guys, but before doing that, remember one thing. You have given the access token, you have copied it from there, pasted in the Pabbly, right? But you have not given the permission to use. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Example, I create a new token and then I paste it here, right? But this won't work. Why? Because you have not given the authority to this as system user to get insights for your ad accounts. Now, how do you do that? Before creating a generate token, because this was a mistake that I did it and it was not working. So I was banging my head, right? Because that is why I slowed it down here. I was banging my head. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Because I did not add an asset. Just click on add an asset and you can see all the pages that you have, right? All the ad accounts you have and the apps that you have created. See, recently we created Pabbly one, remember? So just go to add account and let's say we are doing it for FA India. Switch on this and let's say AF US, right? And then switch on and then click on you know to sort of you selected total 300. All right, manage app. What is the problem, guys? You need to set permission for the asset you have selected and limit the total number of selected asset to fewer than 300. All right, take access. It's fine. India, see, and then click on save changes. Select the add account. So here you can see, just click on add an asset, select the add account that you want to get the data for. Okay, in the go to app section, select this, switch on this, and then save changes. And then you will be able to see that this system user, this is the system user, this is a Pabbly system user. Now this has then access to your 2 ad accounts and 1 app, right? Simple and easy. Don't use that much of the brain. Simply click on the right part and it will function flawlessly, right? And then click on generate new token. Select an app, Pabbly one, it will ask for permissions. Now remember that we need to give three permissions here: read insight, ads read, and then here. One more permission we have to give: ads read, project, publish video. We don't want any this. Read engagement. Attribution read, WhatsApp read, okay. Ads management. So just select these three: ads inside, read insights, ads read, and ads management. Just select all these three. You don't need rest of them. If you want, you can click all the rest. Also, you can select all the things, right? But for this purpose, let's just keep it to three, and then generate token. Click on generate token. It is asking me to provide a security code. By the way, guys, use this app, Google Authenticator, right? Once my ad account was hacked, like 1 year back. So please use OTP or whatever. Nowadays, it's not safe. Click on generate token again. It is asking me again, same ads read, read inside, ads management, generate token. Copy this, paste it here. Simple. And then we will save and send test request. See, it is showing here success, right? And this, let me show you something nice. For example, this data spend, this is 3,839, right? Let me go to my ad account. Let me select yesterday's date. See, 3,839.29. 3,839.29, which means I have the data of how much money I spent, right? This is for FA India. Right, guys? Just type in the chat section if this is clear. Watch the recording, this particular part, right? If you have any confusion, this will go away. Now I know it might sound overloaded. Maybe I have overloaded some information to you, right? But this step, all the steps you have to do just once. You do it once and then you're sorted for life. And this access token, the validity is lifetime, right? You don't have to do again and again and again. Earlier, the validity was, I think, 60 days or 72 days. So after 72 days, you have to generate new access token every 72 days. But now they have given this option of lifetime. So you just have to generate the access token once and it will perform for the lifetime. All right, guys. So I can see clear. Okay. Let me share my screen. So as you can see, I have the data for everything for this ad account. FA India, I have the data spent. Yesterday, I spent almost like 3,839. How many number of clicks I got? 461. How many video views I got? Video view types 2.0. How many link clicks? Okay, data cost per link click means cost per CPC. You understand CPC, right? It was 14.9 rupees, right? Cost per engagement was 1.7 rupees. So all this data I have, like data CPC, data CPM, CTR, all those things I have, right? But out of all those things, we need just one data from all these things. And that is how much money I spent yesterday. It was 3,839.29. Similarly, just close this one, right? And you remember we have given access to two ad accounts. One was FA India and one was AFUS. Remember, guys? So what we will do is that we will simply, you can duplicate this entire set just by clicking it here. You see this option of clone step, just click it once, clone, right? So it will create the exact clone of this. And all we have to do is that instead of add account FA India, we have to put the add account for AFUS. For example, let me go here and I go to my add account. I go to AFUS, I copy it here and then I paste it here, right? Everything remains the same, just save and send test request. All this process will be done and you can see now we have data for AFUS. Yesterday, how much spend I made? I just spent 149 rupees. If I go to my ad account and I show you my ad account AFUS, you can see the date selected is yesterday and I spent 149 rupees 0.88, right? So 149 rupees 0.88. All the other data also I have, how many clicks, CPM and all those things. If you want to include that in your report, you can easily include that, no issues, right? So we have this too. For example, Facebook ad inside, let me edit this, rename this. This is for FA India. All right, and let me rename this again. This is for AFUS. Now you can, if you are working as a freelancer, you have to rename this on your name of the business, and like I keep it simple. So I give it the name of FA India because I have the data of FA India here, right? You can see the FA India. FA India is here. So simple, I have this data, which means this workflow is giving me the data for FA India. This workflow is giving me the workflow for the AFUS, right? Now, guys, I want to ask you one question. What should be the next step? Please write down in the chat section. What do you think should be the next step? Okay, let me give you a hint. Connect with API, WhatsApp, pass the collected data to next application, message setup, Google Sheet. Okay. WhatsApp API, SMS API. No, guys, this will not be the next step. No report. Don't make it complicated, guys. Write an email, conversion step. No. ROI. Before ROI, you are close, Mosimi Sinha. You are close to the answer, but you are just missing one step. Leads. No, not leads. Ritesh says write an email. No, let me give you a hint. All right. I have two separate ad accounts. I have data for both the ad accounts, as you can see. Right. FA India, AFUS. Both the ad accounts का data अपने पास है. I spent, let's say, 3,000 rupees something here, and I spent like 1,000 rupees here. So the next step should be, before all of this, before whatever answers you are giving, writing email, conversion, leads, tracking, SMS, before all of this, I have the data for these two. Now what do I have to do for calculating the profit? Shreyas says the addition of spends. Exactly. You have to add the total spend, right? You need to get total spend. If I am spending 3,000 rupees here, I am spending 1,000 rupees on this ad account. So how do I calculate the total spend that I made? GST says sum. Okay, means you have to add. All right. I am spending 3,000 rupees here. I am spending 1,000 rupees here. Right. I have to get the total spend. How do I do that? Integrate both automation, send minus sales, spend minus sales. That is profit. Spend minus sales is profit. How do I get this total spend? Yes, Sudhir has answered the right, has given the right answer. FA India ad spend plus इनका ad spend, we have to add that to get the total ad spend, right? I am spending 3,000 here, 1,000 here, means 4,000 is getting out of my pocket, right? Okay. So how do we do that? We have the data for this, we have the data for this. Just click on plus sign and then just select this action number formatter. Click on number formatter and then perform maths operation. Select this, connect, click on connect, numbers, which means what numbers I want to add. I want to add the expense of this and this, right? So just select, go to this, scroll down, you will see this 3,839. This, put a comma, and the ad spend for the next ad account, 149 rupees 0.88, right? And then click on save and send test request. Right? What if it will do? It will, operation is add, we have to add both the expense of both the ad account, and I got this number, right? If you add this number and this number, you will get this number. So what is this? What is this? Tell me in the chat section. This is my total ad spent, right? This is my total ad spend for yesterday. We have set the date preset as yesterday, right? In both the action steps. So this is the total ad spent and the result is this much, which means I have spent 3,989.17 yesterday on these two ad accounts, right? Simple and clean. Now tell me in the chat section, what will be the next step? I got the total ad spent, right? I got the total ad spent. Now I want to calculate the profit. So what is missing here? Sunil is like, what are we trying to learn here? Sunil, I think you joined late, right? Conversation. No. We have the total spent. We need to calculate the profit, right? What do we need? Yes, Shweta has answered the right. We need revenue. Why sales kitna hua? I spent 3,000, 1,000 on ad account. Total spent is 4,000. Now I need to get the number for the sales, right? Let's say I made 10,000. So 10,000 minus 4,000 is 6,000 profit, right? To get that on a report, I need to get this number, 10,000 rupees. How will I get that number? So this is how you get the number. Now you can do it using Google Sheet. You can simply just put all the entries into this successful payment entries using Google Sheet, and then you can calculate from there. But what I do, I use this Pabbly subscription billing software. Let me show you that software as well. I think it was here. So this is payments.pabbly.com and this is the dashboard. This is how it looks. Simple sign up as usual. Or you can simply click here and go. These are the softwares that Pabbly offers. Just go to this subscription billing, and this is the software that I am using. They have the free trials, you can use it, and they have some limits within that. If you are using within that limit, you don't have to pay anything to these people, right? And first of all, the second thing is that they offer a very good lifetime value offers. So if you want it for a long term, or if you get a big client tomorrow, you can definitely pitch in for this payment software. All right, now I won't go deep into this because this is like a little bit out of scope for this call, but definitely if you want me to go to explain the entire process of this Pabbly subscription billing, just let me know, or just let DD know. Maybe we can schedule a call sometime, some other day, right? So I won't get into details of this one, how do we set up and all those things. But let's just assume we need to get the, just click on this plus icon. Now select Pabbly billing software, but I want to show you something. Here are all these things you can do on the automated basis. Create a plan, cancel a subscription, and all those things. Create customer, get a coupon and all those things, right? You can do it from here. But the problem with this is you won't get the data for the sales that you made yesterday. There is no option, direct option to get the sales data, right? So what we have to do is that we have to, instead of Pabbly billing software, use API, right? Just click on this API. API simple are like simply like a webhook, you can understand. And this action event, let me open my other workflow and copy it from there. How do you get all this data? Just mail them. If you have bought Pabbly subscription software, then mail them asking them the data. They will provide you all the data. So I won't get into the details of that because that in itself is a very big thing. What is API and all those things. So I'll simply copy this from here. Where is it? Post endpoint URL. I just copy it from here and paste it there. Payload type JSON. All right, JSON, no basic auth. JSON, no, here is basic auth, right? Right, set parameters. I'm simply copying it from here and then pasting it here. Command Z, Command C, Command B, set parameters, label, Command C, Command B, enter the value, all, okay. Simply send a test request. See, I got the data, total sales amount. It was 37,200 and this 3,72,000 and all of this. But I need the data for yesterday, right? Table interference. Just click on plus icon here. Copy the interval. Copy it here, paste it here, then send test request. Okay, so I got the data, total sales amount 15,000 rupees. I got the sales for yesterday, right? Now you may, the question for you, that the question that must be coming into your mind is that how do I get all this data, right? This URL, this, all those things, just simply mail them admin@pabbly.com. They will provide you all the details. Now this number won't work for you. This number won't work for you because this is the unique code that I can only use. So it's very simple and easy. You need to get started by all these big and fancy numbers. Just mail it to them. I need this data. I need the endpoint URL and the basic auth. They will give you the entire data. Now, what is the benefit of using this data? What is the goal of this? Is get this number, right? 15,420. What is this 15,420? That is the total sales amount. Total sales amount of yesterday. Where is it? See, interval I have set it as yesterday, right? Is this clear till now? Are you guys following up with me? Just type in the chat section. Yes. I know you might be having some questions, but
I just want to quickly ask the audience, guys, how was Sai's presentation so far? And did you learn anything new about automation and Pabbly and everything? Is it like mind-blowing to see all the things that you can do with Pabbly? Let me know in the chat box. Awesome. Who would like to have some one-on-one session with Saif so that you can sit with Saif one-on-one and actually implement this? If you have clients, if you have an agency, if you're a freelancer, consultant, or just to learn, you want like one-on-one consultation with Saif, just type one-on-one in the chat box if you want a one-on-one consultation. So many people want to learn more. Cool. But since Saif has limited time and he can't consult everyone, I have created a link which involves a small micro payment, I would say, just to filter out the people who are like really serious to have a consultation with him. I will share the link here on the chat box, and you guys can go ahead and book that with him. It says 1 hour consultation call, but I'm sure Saif can extend it to like maybe 1.5 hours as well. So that is just to get filtered the serious people. It's not much at all. It's 399 rupees. I have put a price there so that Saif's time can be valued. So yeah, that's that. I just wanted to let you know, guys, and over to you, Saif.
All right, thank you so much, Didi. Look, it might look overwhelming for now. What is it? Why? What is happening? But trust me, it's very easy. Once you do, you just have to do it once, and you will get used to it. And who knows? Maybe you can build an entire career on this, right?
And
Yesterday,
it's good that it looks overwhelming because a lot of people won't try it, which means that the competition is going to be less. And if you can actually figure out, then it's going to be easy. And just like everything that you have learned in DDIP, you just have to do it once and you just have to get through it. And then it becomes like second nature to you. It becomes easy.
right? I can create automations on my sleep, right? I'll show you after in the Q&A sections what are the different automations that I built for my business. And trust me, my revenue has increased without me doing anything, right? I just watch Netflix and all those things. I just manage few ads, manage my employees, and this automation has taken care of all the boring stuffs. Now, who wants to wake up in the morning and do the boring stuff, right? Who wants to uh, wake up in the morning and write a pen and paper, right? Take down a pen and paper and simply do all the calculations manually. I am a business owner, and today, tomorrow, you will be a business owner, most of you, right? You will start as a freelancer, but eventually you have to switch as a business owner to serve more people and to make more money, right? And as a business owner, you won't have that much of time. Time is the most valuable asset, right? So automations is the most amazing thing for the today's century. And if you learn how to automate things, right, there's a lot of demand. If you become the master of this automation, there's a lot of demand for this, right? So let's get back to into the lessons. All right, so where were we? Okay. So guys, we have the total ad spent. We got the revenue. Now what we have to do? Just tell me the in the chat section. I have the ad spent 4,000 rupees. Now I got the sales value also. It was around 15,000 something. Now I want to calculate profit. How do I calculate this profit? Just type in the chat section. Math. Yes, formatter, right? Revenue minus expense. Exactly. I made 15,000. I spent 4,000. How do I get the profit? 15 minus 4. Simple maths, right? So the profit is 11,000. How do I calculate that in Pabbly? Let me show you the screen. Just click on this. Again, you go to number formatter. Again, you go to this perform math operation. Click on connect numbers. Now, what are the numbers that you require? We need this total ad spent, right? And we need this API by Pabbly. API by Pabbly simply means the total revenue that we have made, right? Just click on this API by Pabbly. Just look for this data total one time sales amount, whatever, right? Put a comma and then total ad spent is this much, right? What is the math operation we want to do? We want to add? No, we want to subtract. Simply click on save and send test request. So this is the profit, right? 15,420 minus 3989.17. I get this. What is this? This is the profit. Update. Right? So here I got the profit. Now what is the next step? I want to calculate ROAS. ROAS simply means return on ad spend. And the formula for this ROAS is perform math operation, connect numbers. And the formula for ROAS is revenue divided by ad spend. Right. So this was my revenue, this 15,000, comma, and my ad spend, total ad spend was this much, right? And the operation was divide. Simply click on save and send test request. And here I got the ROAS 3.86, which means for every single rupee that I'm spending on ad, I'm getting 3.8 rupees back. Now, do you like this business model? Just let me know. Do you like this number watching on your screen? For every rupee that you spend on ads, you get 3.8 rupees back, right? For every 1 lakh that you spend, you get 3,380,000 back. Cool. Awesome. All right. So let me share the screen again. So what is this? This is ROAS. I'll rename it as ROAS. Right. So I got the profit, I got the ROAS, I have the total ad expense, how much money I spent on ads, and I had the total sales revenue numbers as well, right? I spent 4,000 something, I got back 15,000, profit is 11,000 something, ROAS is around whatever we have calculated. Now, just a quick diversion I will create from here. See, if you are just starting out, right? If you're just starting out, then simply mail this to your business owners or whatever, right? Let us use Gmail. Just use this email, send email, and then send it via email, right? Because WhatsApp API takes some time to get approved, and some businesses WhatsApp does not approve them to use this WhatsApp API, right? And also for each conversation, WhatsApp will charge you 50 paisa to 30 paisa, right? Now there are a lot of things behind that. I'm trying to simplify and tell you. So instead of using WhatsApp API, you can use Gmail, and Gmail is very simple. Just send email here, connect it. Already this kind of screen you can see, save the connection or add a new connection. Recipient address, you can mail it to yourself, or you can mail it to your boss or the freelancer or the client you're working for, right? Simply type in the email ID, whatever, let's say test@gmail.com, right? And CC, BCC, you all know this. Sender name you can put, email subject is daily transaction report. Daily transaction report, right? This is the email subject, reply to email content plane. Email content you can write, hi, this is your daily transaction. Hi, here is the report, right? And then you can type ad spend. Now, what was the ad spend? We get it from here. Total ad spend, right? Just put it here. Total sales we got. Total ad spend. Here we get the total number of sales, right? What was the profit for yesterday? Profit we calculated here, right? And what was the ROAS? And what was the ROAS? I'll show you a magic now, right? ROAS we calculated it. Just a second. Yeah, 3.88, right? Thanks. Right? Just let me know who would like to receive this report. Just give me any random mail ID. Not random, your own mail ID. Just I need one email ID from the audience, and I will show you how this report looks. Okay, more than enough. Girish, send me the first. Girish, please switch on the camera, Girish, if you can. I'll copy the here from here, and I'll put the email ID of Girish, right? And this is the kind of report he is getting. He is a report for yesterday. If I want to put the date. I put it save and send rest request. Okay, permission denied, some problem with my this one. Let me see what I can do. I have made some mistake. Recipient address is this, sender name is okay. I have to do it again, I think. We will send test request again. Looks like I have exhausted the this one, guys. Okay, this should work. Save. Okay, save and test request. Apparently, this Gmail has the request has invalid authentication credentials. Expected this. Okay. Select another. All right. So as we can see, the report has been sent. The reason it was not being sent before because I have crossed the limits. Apparently, Gmail gives you a limit of 500 emails, I guess, for this API thing. So if you are exceeding 500, it has the problem. So Girish, can you please share the screen and tell us if you got the report or not? Please check your spam folder also. Girish, are you there? Okay, Sneha is there. So let's do it with Sneha. All right. I have put the email ID of Sneha, save as send test request. And here we can see the status is sent. Right. Sneha, can you please check your email? Check your spam folder also, right? Because sometimes it goes to the spam folder. You got the mail? Can you open it in the mobile and show it in the screen? How does it look to the other people? All right. As you can see, she got the mail and ad spent is this much, total sales is this much, profit is this much, ROAS is this much. Thanks. I can add another data, for example, how many clicks I got, how much impressions I got, how much was the cost per click, what was the cost for 1,000 impressions. All these data I can send it through email. All right, Sneha, thank you so much. Okay, so every day at 9 a.m. she will get an email from this. Obviously, I'll remove your email so that you're not annoyed by my ad account status, right? So every day at 9 a.m. this action will get triggered, which means I'll get the data for Facebook Ads Insight this much. All these steps will be done at total ad spent will be calculated, revenue will be calculated, profit, ROAS, all those things. And exactly at 9 a.m. every morning, Sneha will get a report how much of all this data that I am giving it to her. Now these fields that are in the boxes are variable because every day this data will change, right? Someday I'll be spending 11,000. Someday I'll be spending 20,000. Someday I'll be spending 15,000. Someday profit will be more. Someday profit will be less. Right? All these numbers will change. So all these variables will change according to this. It will feed the fresh data and put it here. Right? Put it inside this row and send it to the this. Another useful case study can be adding a Google Sheet. If you want to track the entire process, just integrate with the Google Sheet and it will work simple and clean. But let's see how we can do it for the WhatsApp, we can get the report for the WhatsApp, right? So for the WhatsApp, you need to get a WhatsApp API. Now WhatsApp API is free to get, but paid to use, which means you can get API for free, but you will need to pay for using it. Right, for each conversation, it will cost you around 30 paisa to 50 paisa. That is why I told in the beginning, if you are just starting out, use email, don't use WhatsApp, right? And the software that I am using is called w8.teams. If you want, you can use another software, which is called, I think, just 1 second. You can use another software like Vati, and I have they have some agency plans also for this APIs, but all of the things are almost the same, right? The software that I am using is w8.teams. So what you have to do is just create a template here. You cannot send any random message that you want to. First, you have to create a template. It will ask for template name and all those things. It will ask, go to the next step. Test, let's say it's a marketing email, language is English. Next step, header, then you put the footer, body, footer, buttons, and all those things. Then you submit. After submitting, WhatsApp team will verify the template, and if you get approved, then you can use it. For example, for this template, we will use this template. As you can see, daily transaction report, total number of sales, total number of ad spends, profit, and ROAS. Right? So this is the ad template that we are going to use. You need to get approval before using this templates, right? So next up, what we will do, simply connect here. Where is this? Okay, this. In the action step, just simply go to 360 dialog, action event, send template message, connect. Since I've already connected with w8teams, it is showing like this. If you are just a new person, right, simply add a new connection. All right, and it will ask for the ID and password. Just provide that one. Let's save it here. Okay, the template that we are going to use is daily transaction report. All right. So, guys, can you please anyone give me your WhatsApp number? I'll send this data and show you how it works. Anyone can give, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, Sneha is the first one. RF, okay, since Sneha is there, I am using Sneha's number, right? Simply put +91 and paste the number here. You can paste any number you want. Here you have to paste either your number. If you want to get the report for yourself, paste your number. If you want to send this report to your boss or to your client, then put his WhatsApp number, right? Now body field variable number 1, which means, as you can see, this is variable number 1, right? This is the total sales value. Now total sales value is this much, right? 15,000 rupees, right? Body field variable number 2. Variable number 2 is amount ad spent, right? So the ad spent is this much, total ad spent. Body field number 3, variable number 3. Variable number 3 is profit. So profit, we put it here, right? And body field variable number 4. Variable number 4 is ROAS. ROAS, we have calculated it. Yeah. And body field variable number 5. Variable number 5 is number of leads. See, number of leads. Number of leads we get it from here, this revenue one. The total customer count 64, right? People save and send test request. Now Sneha will receive a message from my company. Guys, my screen, I did not share my screen or what? Sorry. Okay, let me explain from the beginning. Just connect this WhatsApp API, WhatsApp 360 dialog, select template message. Template we have using this daily transaction report. This is the daily transaction report, right? This is the template that we will be using. All right. Total sales, ad spend, profit, ROAS, leads. Right. And then recipient's mobile number. Recipient's mobile number means the number which you want to send that data to. If you want, for example, I want for myself, every day I want that data in my WhatsApp number. So I'll put my WhatsApp number. If I want to send this report to my boss, then I'll put his WhatsApp number. If I want to send this data or report to my employees or to my accounts manager, whatever, I'll put his data number. You can put multiple numbers, just put comma, you know, just put comma and add the numbers, how many numbers you want to send, right? For example, here I have used Sneha's number, right? Then we have to put this variable fields. Variable fields are nothing. These are the variable fields. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why it is called variable fields? Because every day this number is changing, right? Every day some sales value will be something different. Every day ad spend will be little different. Every day profit will be little different, and ROAS and leads will be different, right? So all these numbers we have to get it from here. All these things, जितना जो headache लिए हैं, वो सारा headache हमें यहाँ लाके थोपना है, यहाँ लाके आपको डाल देना है सारा variable data. उसके बाद just I'll send it to this WhatsApp number. Save and send test request. Neha, please check your WhatsApp and show it on the screen as well. Let me stop sharing my screen. You got the number, right? All right. What is the limitation in WhatsApp? There is no limitation in WhatsApp. The only limitation is it costs you around 30 to 50 paisa for each mail. For example, the Sneha has got one message now. It has costed me 30 paisa, right, Sneha? So please take my Google Pay number and pay me 30 paisa, right? So all those things we have to do. So let me explain you just in a short and a quick way. I know it is very tiring a little bit, but just to give you an overall. First step, schedule every day 9 a.m. I want the report. So every day 9 a.m. right? Now here's one more thing. If I want a monthly transaction report, for example, today is, let's say, 1st of November. I want the data for the entire October, right? I want to know how much money I made in October, right? So instead of every day, I select at regular intervals. Once instead of this every day, I will select dates of the month, and in dates of the month, I will select first, which means every 1st of the month at 9 a.m. I will get this report, right? If I am calculating for the monthly report, since this is the daily transaction report, I want the report every day at 9 a.m. This will start FA ad inside. It will get the data for this ad account. It will get the data for this ad account. I have to add the expense of both ad accounts. 3,000 I spent here, 1,000 I spent here. Total ad spend is 4,000. This will do the math calculation here. API by Pabbly, I use Pabbly's billing software, Pabbly subscription billing. It gives me the total revenue, how much money I made yesterday, right? Let's say I made 15,000 rupees. So profit is 15,000 minus addition of these two. These two are expenses, right? 15,000 minus 3,000 plus 1,000, which is 4,000. So 15,000 minus 4,000, which gives me the profit. It's 11,000 something. ROAS is simply how much money I spent. I spent 15,000 rupees. How much? How much revenue I generated? 15,000 rupees divided by how much expense? It's like 4,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees, 3 plus 1, right? 4,000. Simply doing the calculation. Now I have all the data, I have the profit, I have the revenue, I have the ROAS, I have the number of leads, all the other data are also there if you want to use, and I can send it through Gmail. It has got the report, right? And I can send it through WhatsApp if you want the data in the WhatsApp. Simple and clean. Let's open up the Q&A because I think you guys might be having few questions, right? Now, can we do it? Okay, just unmute all. How do I unmute all? Just 1 second, guys. View. All right, guys, just 1 second. I know, guys, it might be sound little boring this session, but trust me, it's very, very helpful. How do I unmute all of you guys? Shreya, are you there?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. I'll do it from Deepak's.
Yeah. So guys, the end result is very fascinating. The end result is something like I showed you earlier. Every day at 9 a.m. So every day at 9 a.m. let me turn the brightness. Every day at 9 a.m.
Seth, you are muted.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So what I showed you was every day I'm getting a report. Every day how much money I made, how much money I spent, right? So everybody can unmute now. If you have any questions, just let me know. Or if you want, let me know in the chat section if any questions you have for me. I'll address the answers. We will have to practice first. Yes, you don't have to practice. You just have to set it once. GST. So you just have to set it once, and then it will perform for the lifetime, right? Just set up the. Let me show you my this panel again. So this is my dashboard of Pabbly, and as you can see, I have a lot of automations here, 100 automations. So all these automations I have built it myself, and there are various purpose. Razorpay file delivery. So as soon as someone makes a payment on, as soon as someone makes a payment on this Razorpay, all the like backend process it forwards, like sending them the emails, registering the invoice details, and sending them the WhatsApp on regular basis for the new products that I have, adding them to the drip sequence. You all guys know the drip sequence, right? All these things automatically you can do. Fail payments, so abandoned carts, I can send them emails and all those things. Instamojo, same thing. PayPal, same thing for international clients. And Facebook ads and conversion, this is more complicated. Sending them, like I want to increase my average cart value. So on every regular, like 15 days or 20 days, I'm sending a new WhatsApp message to them on automatic basis for the new products that I have, right? I want them to buy again and again from me, right? Not just once. So this is that one. And Calendly, if someone books a call with me, then all the automations go in the backend. They receive the WhatsApp messages. They are automatically added into my drip sequence and all those things. Electrical wiring leads, which means it is not active yet. But when I used to generate leads for this product, all the automations was supposed to happen through here. Affiliate programs, when someone buys from me, then I send them the affiliate program, come into my affiliate program, make a sale for my product, and I give you the commissions. That is a very solid fundamental way of getting more product without spending any money. And there are a lot of other things like Python leads, solar business leads, monthly transaction report. This is very similar to the workflow that I shared with you. So instead of, as I told you, instead of daily transaction report, I'm getting it on a monthly basis, which means every first of month at 11 a.m. I'm getting the report for yesterday's, like last month. Like on December 1st at 11 a.m. I will get the data for the entire November. How much money I made, how many sales I got, how many leads I get, and all those things. So yeah, guys, this is the overview of my Pabbly account. Let me answer the questions. Is it useful for local shopkeepers? Yes, definitely it is useful for you local shopkeepers if you are registering the sales. For local shopkeepers, what you can do is that they sell the small retail items, right? So for all the sales that they happen, they can register the sale in Pabbly subscription billing, and then they have the price of the product, the price at which they sold. So automatically all this report can also be send it to, you can send it to them. The only thing that they have to do is that give you the total sales amount manually, because they are not selling it online yet, right? If they are using UPI or any other, like they don't use payment gateways, they use UPI, right? So for the UPI, there is no API. They have not provided any API. So not to any software, not just Pabbly billing software, but UPI is not been integrated into this automation yet. So let's see what is the future for that. So yes, you can use it for the local shopkeeper to send that this one. But for online marketers, this can be 100% useful. For local shopkeepers, they have to manually update you. Please send us the recording, go through again. Yes, okay, JST. What are similar softwares like Pabbly? So similar software like Pabbly as Integratomate, you have the Zapier, and just type into the Google Chrome automation softwares. You'll get a lot of options, right? But my recommendation is to use Pabbly. Can we do feedback ad and LinkedIn ad automatic? Facebook ad? Yes, there are a lot of options in Facebook ads. Let me show you what are the kinds of automation that is possible. Let me share my screen again. Right. So if I select Facebook, see, you can do all kind of stuff. Facebook ads is there. We are using Facebook ads inside Facebook comments, which means somebody, something happens and then you want to comment on your own post, right? If someone commented on you, you want to automate that reply. Thank you for your comment. For example, this is the comment that you want to reply. So you can use this Facebook conversion again for the ads. Facebook custom audience, someone buys from you or someone, you generate a lead, you want to give that email ID into your this one. Facebook custom audience, you can directly add it through your Facebook groups. You want to add someone to your group or remove them from a group, you can do that. Facebook lead ad, same process. As soon as the lead comes in, you can add it to the drip sequence or whatever you want to do. Facebook offline conversions, some sale happened in your website, and simply Facebook offline conversion you can do. Facebook pages, which means you can post automatically on your Facebook pages or your clients or your boss or your company's Facebook pages without manually have to doing it. Like automatically it will get posted, whatever image or video you want to post, right? So that is entirely an automation. Like this one simple automation took me 1 hour to explain, right? If I start explaining all of this, it will take a lot of time, guys, right? Okay, next question. Is integration with InstaMojo sale also possible? Yes, definitely it is possible. I am using it. Let me show you again, because practice what you preach, right? I think it was here. See InstaMojo file delivery through Google Sheet. No, not this one. I think I have. See InstaMojo sale. As soon as someone buys InstaMojo, a new sale comes. This is the webhook. I get the payment details here. Payment details means customers, how much money he spent, 99 rupees. This was Raj has bought. Email ID, his address, date, pin code, all those things I have. And then date and time form extra. Sandy is the email campaign email tool that I'm using. Router means as soon as there is a successful payment, you can see I'm sending in a sign up link. So this is the LMS software that I'm using, Learnist. So simply sign up this guy, paid enrollment, and then send him the email, right? So long story short, hi, thank you for buying the JE notes, sign up link, sign in, your account has already been created, use the same email ID, like this is the Gmail. As you can see, action, Gmail, send email, right? So as soon as a new sale is happened in the InstaMojo, the guy gets the email within 5 to 10 seconds, right? Same you can do it for the Razor Pay also, and same you can do it for the PU also, right? Where is there Tally integration available? Savita is asking. Yes, Tally integration is also available, but Tally integration, most of the CAs are using the offline Tally software, right? But if you're using the online Tally software, then definitely it is possible. Tally integration is there, right? If we are doing e-com ad, when sales happen on Shopify platform, can we pull up in Excel? Yes, definitely. Again, instead of share the screen again, go to dashboard. This is a test workflow I have. In trigger, what your question is? Shopify, select Shopify. See, you have all these options here. New abandonment carts, new cart, new checkout, new collection, new customer, all those things. What you are asking is this. New checkout. As soon as the customer pays, and as soon as the sale has happened in the Shopify, you want to send a email, right? So you can select Gmail, you can select Vmailer. I'm also using Sendy, right? I can use Sendy. You can use Active Campaigns, right? You can use ConvertKit. See, you can use ConvertKit, whatever software you are comfortable with. You can just simply send them the email. You can also send them the WhatsApp, as I showed you, 360 dialog. 360 dialog. Use this one to send a WhatsApp message. As soon as a new sale is made, you want to send the customer, hi, thank you for your purchase. Your order will be delivered soon, right? So this you can use to do that. Right, I think I have answered your question, Harmi. E-commerce. You can put the data into Excel. So instead of using Gmail, you use Google Sheet, and in that Google Sheet, you can feed the data, right? Google Ads and Shopify shows different conversions, so we can match data with this. Google Ads and Shopify shows different conversions. We can match data with this. Yes, you can match data with this. How you can do this is you can integrate your payment gateway. For example, you are using Razorpay as a payment gateway for your Shopify website, right? So what you can do, as soon as the sale is happened in the final data is of Razorpay, right? Razorpay will give you the accurate data. For example, you are selling a 1,000 rupees product. As soon as the sale has happened, and you see that you have made 10,000 rupees today, which means you have made 10 sales today. 10 into 1,000 equals to 10,000, right? So simply what you can do is that instead of connecting it with the Google or Shopify, connect it with the payment gateway that you are using, right? Connect it with the payment gateway that you are using. So from that, you can simply get the real-time data, how much actually sales you have made. Yeah, Google Ads is very, sometimes it's inaccurate. Facebook Ads is inaccurate. Shopify also shows the inaccurate data. So for that also you can use. For one of the Alpha Club members, and even I, what we are using is this. Would you like to see one amazing thing, guys? Amazing chatbot. Just type in the chat section yes, and I'll show you something amazing that you have never seen before. I can guarantee that. Like as soon as someone gives me the email ID, how do I ask them to buy? Do you want to know that? Automatically, I don't do anything. I get, let's say, 20 leads a day, right? So I don't do any manual typing of WhatsApp messages. Would you like to see? All right, let me show you something. Yes. Okay, guys, I want more yes. This many yeses are not enough. So the thing is, as soon as someone gives me the email ID, right, and I am asking to, okay, and I am doing the entire profiling. For example, let's say we talk about Sneha. So Sneha gives me her email ID and WhatsApp number, right? So automatically, I'll do the entire profiling. Hi Sneha, what is your first name? She says, okay, my name is Sneha. Okay, where are you from? Then I'll say I'm from Delhi, let's say. And I'm like, oh, Delhi, I've been to Delhi. It's a very nice place, but sometimes it's very hot. And nowadays a lot of pollution. She'll be like, yes. Then I go, okay, Sneha, what are you doing? She'll be like, okay, I'm doing digital marketing course, for example. Oh, wow, very nice. Sneha, digital marketing course. So what do you want to do? You want to be a freelancer? You want to be a business owner? You want to get a job? What do you want? She'll be like, I want to do freelance. Oh, Sneha, very good. So I have this product called like get 100 clients, like get your first client for freelance. I think this will be useful for you. Now the chances of Sneha buying that is very high, right? And all of this is happening on the automatic basis. I don't do anything. So would you guys like to know how do I do that? And Sneha will completely feel that it's a human typing behind that, right? So let me share my screen. Can you see my screen, guys? Right. So this is the entire bot that I have set up for my business. Second, oh my God, it's very long. So keyword match, message match keyword condition. This is the trigger for this, right? So the first message, it will definitely help you in interviews. For example, the lead magnet is how to perform well in interviews, right? So it will definitely help you in your interviews. I think this is right. If you don't mind, may I know your first name? Now Sneha will be like, my name is Sneha. Then I'll be like, and which city are you from? She'll be like, I'm from Delhi. Oh, beautiful city. I think I've been there. Then again, also, may I know, Sneha, what are you doing currently? Then she may be like, I'm doing job, I'm doing freelance, I'm looking for a job, whatever. Oh, that's great. May I know, Sneha, what did you study? Since my company is an edtech company, so she'll be like, let's say I'm doing, and these are the options she get, electrical, mechanical. Let's say she chooses, I'm an electrical engineer. Oh, really? I've been an electrical engineer myself. Then I passed out BTech in 2016. And I tell about little about myself to build an authority in front of the client. Here's the picture of mine working as an electrical engineer in 2017. Those are days and all those things. So this entire automation will take you this, right? This is a very huge automations. And at the end of the conversation, I have to scroll a lot, guys. Right? At the end of the conversation, I sell them something. For example, this is the product, fightacademy.in/myid. Click that link, purchase, and don't worry, you'll have my support. Right? So all these automations are happening on the automatic basis. I don't even touch anything. I don't even do anything. As soon as the lead comes in, they get a WhatsApp message, and in that WhatsApp message, everything has been automated. Right. So this is a very useful method to convert a free lead into a paying customer. Right. Vati, no, I use w8.teams. So Vati can also do this. Sneha asks, how much does this automation cost? So you have to get a 360 dialog access, which is free of cost. And then each message for 1 day, it will cost you, like this message, if I have to send to 1 people, it will cost me just 50 paisa, the entire message. So the price range is 30 to 50 paisa. So I am using wa.teams. wa.teams. If you want, you can use Vati also. You can use UChat also. These are the options you have. Just explore all of them and use the best that you have. Right. So guys, any other questions that you have for me? Was it helpful, guys, for you? Just let me know. Any feedback for me? Great session. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. Very long name. It was mind blowing. Thank you, Sneha. Thank you, Sudhir. Thank you, Harmeet. Thank you, JST. I think the rest of the people have slept. Amazing session.
Guys, is Saif a good trainer?
Thanks to Amanda. Yes, thank you, Didi. From my side.
I pushed Saif. I told him, dude, you know so much. Let's go and take a session for, DDIP and DMC members. And I think this is the first session you are doing like this, like a webinar.
This is my first webinar. Like, I was thinking, why did I come to Didi's office?
So Saif came to my office and he was asking, hey, how do I grow the business? What next can I do? And I said, dude, you know so much about Pabbly and automation. Why don't you do a webinar? Like, webinar? Oh my God, now I am thinking, why did I come to the office? But that's how we push people, right? So I just pushed him and now he's like comfortable, no? After the webinar?
Yes, I think most of the people have switched off the camera, so I'm very comfortable.
But even then, I think it was a great session. So more sessions like this. And I think we had 5 slots for the consultation and all 5 are booked. So I will share the contact details with you. And I think you should create a, ad reporting automation course.
Yeah, this in the beginning itself, I told all of these guys that this one workflow, you can use it as a hook for getting more clients for your customers, because every business person wants this, right? Whether it's you or me or Shreyas, we all want to track the ROI of our investment, right? So you use this workflow, guys, to pitch and get new clients. Tell them that I'll send you the report every day, right, at 9 a.m. sharp, and we'll just use this automation. So they'll be like, oh, very punctual guy. Every day 9 a.m. you are sending the report, right, and get more projects from these people.
Cool, awesome. I think I'm also sleepy. I think everybody is sleepy, except the night owls, who with some very bright faces on the webinar. I can see these are night owls. Every day I think you guys are sleeping late, but cool. That's it. Any other questions, guys? 1:30 a.m. When do you wake up? 9 a.m. Cool. Good night, guys. See you in the next session. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.